Am I the a-hole for ruining my boyfriend's career after finding out he cheated with his boss? I, 28F, had been with my boyfriend Ryan, 31M, for almost 5 years. We met in grad school. He was charismatic, confident, and had that kind of effortless charm that drew people in. I was the quiet one, the planner, the solid foundation type. Together, we balanced each other out, or so I thought. After graduation, Ryan landed a job at a big PR firm. He was obsessed with his image. Expensive suits, curated Instagram feed, handshakes that lasted a beat too long. And for a while, I didn't mind it. I thought he was just ambitious. He started working late, then weekends, then business trips. I barely saw him, but every time I asked, he'd smile and kiss my forehead and say, "Babe, this is how we build our future." I believed him. One night he came home smelling like perfume. Not mine. He laughed it off. Said a client hugged him at a networking event. The same line every cheater uses. I wanted to trust him, but something in my gut twisted. So when he left his laptop open one morning, I looked. Not proud of it, but I did. And there it was, emails, photos, and messages between him and someone named Claire, his boss. She wasn't just his superior, she was married. And from what I could tell, they'd been having an affair for nearly 8 months. The messages weren't even discreet. He called her his queen of PR. She called him her young prodigy. I felt my chest cave in. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I just quietly took screenshots of everything. Every photo, every timestamp, I can't wait until my husband's out of town. I realized confronting him would do nothing. Ryan was a professional talker. He could twist anything until I ended up apologizing for doubting him. So I played the long game. 2 weeks later, his company announced their annual Integrity and Leadership Gala, a huge event with clients, press, and shareholders. Ryan was nominated for the main award, Integrity. The irony burned. I volunteered to help with his slideshow presentation. He was so smug he didn't suspect a thing. Over the next few days, I re-edited his highlight reel. I left most of it intact, footage of him at conferences, giving speeches, schmoozing with executives. But near the end, I inserted something special. The night of the gala, I wore a black dress and my calmest smile. Ryan introduced me to everyone as the love of his life. He had no clue what was coming. When the CEO called him up to the stage, the room filled with polite applause. Ryan's slideshow started on the big screen. Everyone watched footage of his journey. He looked so proud. Then the photos changed. A selfie of him and Claire in a hotel bed, then screenshots of their messages, then a video clip, him bragging to a coworker that having the boss wrapped around your finger makes promotions easy. Gasps rippled across the ballroom. Claire's husband, who was in the audience, stood up and stormed out. The CEO froze mid-sip of champagne. Ryan turned pale, mumbling, this isn't, but it was too late. I stood, raised my glass and said, "To integrity, everyone. May we all live up to our job titles." Then I walked out. By morning, the story had spread all over LinkedIn and local business pages. Someone leaked the clip from the gala. The firm suspended both Ryan and Claire pending internal review. 2 days later, they were fired. Ryan called me from an unknown number, screaming that I'd ruined his life. He said I should have handled it privately, that now no one in PR would ever hire him again. I told him, "You built your reputation on lies. I just showed people the truth." Then I blocked him. A month later, I started my own small PR consultancy. Ironic, I know. Several of his former clients reached out to me. Turns out they preferred someone who actually practiced honesty. Now Ryan's family is saying I went too far, that revenge shouldn't destroy a person's career. But sometimes, the only way to stop a manipulator is to make them face what they created. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for giving my cheating boyfriend a taste of his own medicine and making the truth go public?